Welcome back to the Double Wide. When you guys speak, I listen. And you guys spoke in the comments of the last video, and I heard you loud and clear. Shopping, Jolly.
This hair takes 5 hours.
Mrs. J is still in her robe.
Come on!
I hear you. I hear you. Never in my 5 years on YouTube have I ever asked y'all a question that you guys have answered so unanimously. I was in the comments of the last video for hours, and there were, at the time of me leaving my comment section, there were 5 people out of 400 maybe that said bench. I was even commenting back to you guys like, okay, this is getting scary. Y'all are starting to freak me out. This never happens. Why is everybody agreeing? You guys never agree with each other in the comments. That being said, while I think Shane would do a fantastic job on a bench, and I think a lot of you guys who said to go the bench route, I told you guys gave valid points. I think that being said, since there are over like 1,000 comments in that last video, I think that we should go get some chairs today. What do y'all think? I called the place and asked if they still had some because a lot of you guys were like, Marina, they may not still have them. What are you going to do then? And girlfriend, I don't know what I would do then. So I called them and I was like, let me go ahead and pay for them over the phone just in case, because life has a habit of playing jokes on me. So I was like, just in case, I'm going to go ahead and pay for them over the phone, and then we're going to go and just pick them up. So there was some confusion on the phone. I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to have chairs when I get down there, but we shall see. I think there's a new system or something that they're learning. I don't know. I think I might go tablecloth searching while we're out too. Not to cover up the whole table, but I was trying at the end of the last video, I was trying to figure out what exactly I was going to do to style the table. I'm not very good at that, but you guys had a lot of tips. And a lot of you guys mentioned particular tablecloths that aren't as square as the one that I have. But one of them wasn't an Amish tablecloth. I don't know, there were so many comments. I'm getting my comments mixed up. One of y'all had an Amish tablecloth, one of y'all had an Amish table. But neither of you had both an Amish table and an Amish tablecloth. Regardless, we might go to my favorite place, Ross. I don't really have to pick anything else up other than I might need to pick up some mustache trimmers. And then one of my kids I saw run through their house with a Christmas sock and a Reese Cup socks. I might try to look for a pair of socks because if you guys were on the live the other day, I was trying to sort through all of our socks and we don't have a lot of matching socks. And asked me where the husband went in the pair. I don't know, but we're just left with the wife. So we might need to get some socks too. I'll show you guys what we pick up there. I don't have a big budget to work with because we've mostly got everything we need or have ordered everything we need for the dining room, so I don't really need anything except for a tablecloth, and then I do need picks. Thank you, Jesus, for reminding me that. I do need picks because I went back to look at the table that we made in the trailer park, and I loved those picks I used in the centerpiece of that table. So I want to go try to find some of those at the Hobby Lobby because Ross isn't really good about keeping plant picks in stock. So before we head on out, let's get to the sponsor of this video, and then we're going to go shop. So my family and I do large family at Mobile Home Living, so that means there's a lot of us in this little trailer, and my floors go through it. Today we're trying out this EcoVax T90 Pro Omni, and this roller is different in the best kind of way. This has an Osmo Roller 3.0, a 27 centimeter extended roller with 3800 PA pressurized scrubbing, so sticky spills don't stand a chance. It features pressurized freshwater self-washing, a 32-way spray system powered by a booster pump that washes the roller in real time while cleaning, preventing dirty water from being redeposited. And with True Edge 3.0, the roller extends 1.5 centimeters beyond the body to clean right up against the walls, baseboards, and corners so no dust lines are left behind. So the Blast high airflow suction lifts dust, debris, and pet hair, while the Zero Tangle 4.0 brush prevents hair wrap. I'm getting a a legit one-pass clean on both hard floors and carpets. It runs quietly, which really matters for everyday life, and AIVI 3D 4.0 obstacle avoidance helps it navigate around toys, wires, and furniture legs, and the agent Yiko makes voice control super simple. There's even a minimalist app mode designed for seniors. Here we can watch the transition from bare floors to rugs. The 15mm roller lift keeps dry and wet areas separated. The carpet's first strategy is smart, and the True Pass adaptive four-wheel drive climbing handles thresholds and uneven transitions smoothly. At the Omni Station, it performs fresh flow power washing with up to 75 degrees Celsius hot water for the mop washing, and it's followed by 63 degrees Celsius hot air drying to dry the mop. The wash tray itself is maintenance free for up to 150 days. Inside the robot, the dirty water box auto cleans to help prevent sludge buildup and odors. Something I really love about this robot is it keeps the dry stuff separated from the wet stuff. So the dry debris and the hair it picks up never gets mixed in with the water, so it doesn't create sludge. And during the wash cycles, the Power Boost fast charging and adaptive charging means fewer mid-clean interruptions, which I really also like as well. If you're interested in the Ecovacs T90 Pro Omni, the link and the discount code will be in the description box below. And it's chair time, baby! Y'all are so smart. Once y'all see the vision, I see the vision. And if y'all can't see the vision, 9 times out of 10, I can still see the vision, but it don't make sense. Look at my pretty table. You can't see it because it's dark, but look how pretty! Alright, the real question. To wear house shoes and pretend they're real shoes, or wear real shoes and pretend they're house shoes? I really like these, but they don't go with my Yeshua shirt. These don't really either. Shaking them out. Don't want to get bit by a black widow again. Black widow, baby. I'm going to love you until it hurts.
Should I wear shorts, Mama?
Is it hot?
It's gonna get
I don't think you're comfortable in what you're wearing because you keep trying to want to change it. Personally, I think you look adorable.
But that's all I want. If you like it, then I'm good. Do you like it?
Yeah. Are you comfortable though?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I just don't want you to be embarrassed around me.
Why would I be embarrassed around you? You realize that you are so out of my league, it's not even funny. I literally get mistaken as your sister.
You don't.
Shane, how many times does that happen?
Like nothing to like.
A handful.
A handful, maybe.
I've
on
had
one
somebody
hand.
ask me for your number. Your number is my number, bruh.
What, you want my digits too? That's what you should have said.
Over here, I don't want you to get embarrassed. What are you even on? I don't...
So that Fortnite, you tell them how we kicked butt last time?
Yeah, we did kick butt last time on Fortnite. Okay, whoa, y'all went bright. What is up with my camera settings? All right, so on the road, I got me a manga. Shane's got him the keys.
Yeah, I don't get to read on the way.
Let's go.
Chauffeur. Come on.
Parent hack, bring a tablet if you're old school like us and you don't use your notes app in your phone. This is how we take everybody's orders when we're eating out, because we don't do it very often where we all just come out like this. This is how we take our orders. All right, oldest to youngest.
Actually,
Colton. What's in the
the bowl again. That's all the different stuff in it.
Yeah, that's KFC. We're at Arby's.
Do you get a tip for this?
I get to go to Mr. K's. That's my tip.
Do they still have their
Beautiful, I hope
burgers?
you know that. No, they do not.
Why did they make it like a rare thing?
You should have went youngest to oldest.
Okay, Colton, we'll give you some time. Reverse, youngest to
Charlie.
oldest.
I want chicken sandwich.
All right.
Roast
Jesse.
beef and
She knew exactly what she was going for.
Roast
A
beef
girl
covered,
with
crumbled,
her mind made up.
Smothered or hammed. Waffle House joke. This is
The pin
beautiful.
squeaking.
Yeah, look at this.
All right, Cammie, what do you want? Chicken tenders, French fries, and Dr. Pepper.
Mom, he's doing sign language. Chicken tenders, awesome.
Awesome.
this awesome.
And now raise
That's
my
sign language
hand.
for awesome. Colton, what do you want?
Uh,
We went around the whole entire car, and you're still not sure.
I want
Get a roast beef.
a roast beef sandwich, Arby's sauce, salad, crinkle fries.
Oh, that's
best fries. So I have to go with the stupid curly fries. Crinkle fries.
All right, Mama.
I
And sweet tea.
Cody Brown's. I wonder what they sell.
Real food. Says it right there on the side.
I mean, I wonder like what they. Cody Brown's.
All right.
You smell that?
Yeah.
Is that us? That's not us, is it?
I don't think
I
it's
thought
that.
my phone was on
It
fire.
smells like antifreeze.
Uh oh. It's coming through our vents.
Oh, well, our cab air. I've got to change our cab air filter.
Something smells like maple syrup. Like molasses.
That's antifreeze, baby.
What?
Antifreeze.
What's that?
It goes in your car. Anti-freeze.
Huh?
It's stinking. I was like, you just put
To
molasses.
hell.
Smells like you just put molasses in your car.
Chewy.
Yeah, our temp's fine.
No, you.
Y'all don't like maple syrup?
Smells great.
Do you still have your robe on? JC! You still have your robe on?
Did I?
And whose nugget box is in the floor back there?
Jace.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
That's JC's. JC in a robe and having nugget boxes of
Mama,
floor.
why is there so many elders here?
Elders?
Yeah.
Elderly people?
I've seen about like 4 people. 4 elderly. 5 elderly. No,
Five
6.
elderly.
6
Wait.
elderly.
Chicken sandwich or you want?
Just a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, maybe there's.
Don't make it complicated. Just chicken sandwich.
Number 6.
What is he waiting?
I read my note just fine. Yeah, it's him, baby. His reservoir is empty.
Oh, that's not good. Pray for him.
Yeah.
Y'all pray for the man up front's antifreeze reservoir. Anti-freeze.
Keeps the car cool when it needs to be cool. Keeps it warm when it needs to be warm. The motor.
We're finally here to get the chairs. They had 2 left. This is exactly what I needed. So I didn't know we were going to be going on the adventure we went on this round. I was just coming out here to innocently get me 2 extra chairs. But I somehow ended up in a Burlington coat factory, which is where we're at right now. I have not been in one of these in forever. And you guys will find out right after this why I ended up in a random Burlington for 30 minutes. But I was like, you know what? I got kids to occupy. I've got time to waste. So why don't I go in here and see what it's all about? Because I honestly can't remember what they have since the last time I was in here years and years and years ago. They actually are kind of like a Ross, but a smaller scale. I actually think it's more so like if Ross and Ollie's had a baby. That's what it made me feel like in here. They did have some gorgeous picks, which is what I was looking for. I told you guys I needed to find some picks for the centerpiece for the new table, and I found them. The reason I think they're a lot like Ross and they might share like the same merchant or something, I don't know, is because I literally got this vase, this exact vase at Ross just a couple weeks ago, and they have different versions of it. I've seen a lot of things that I have seen at Ross before. I've seen a lot of it here, so I'm thinking that it's in the same company, family of company, friend, acquaintance of company, I don't know, but they have a lot of the same things. A lot of people tend to compare TJ Maxx and Ross, and I don't think TJ Maxx and Ross are really a whole lot alike. They might sell the same things, but as far as like the layout, what I feel like I can find there, I don't feel like it's not in my area, I don't feel like it's similar, but this is definitely a Ollie's version sort of TJ Maxx, if that makes sense. There's a lot of things that you would find at the TJ Maxx and the Ross, but it's just on a smaller scale at this one anyway. So it was kind of like a new adventure sort of thing. I kind of felt like a founding father just walking in here for the first time, even though I've been here before. Y'all know I have the memory of a peant. So I was like, hey, I saw this at TJ Maxx not too long ago. So that's why I think like they get their stuff from the same place sort of thing. I need to really look up their correlation because that's gonna stress me out if I don't find that out. Their decor section is not as large as my Ross's, so it didn't take me long to kind of go through here and see all the stuff that they have. Even though it's smaller, though, they did have a lot of pretty stuff. Like, they had these trees. I thought they were beautiful. They don't go in my home, but I thought those really tall ones, the skinny tall ones, were so pretty. And then they had a bunch of centerpieces. I contemplated on this one, but I ended up not getting it because I was like, I don't want to settle just because I have 30 minutes to waste in here while I'm waiting on whatever is happening outside to happen. So I was like, I'm actually going to just look around and see if there's anything that I need in here that I was already going to be out looking for, if there's anything I can get in here. And I was able to get most of what I was looking for in here because there's no way that I was going anywhere else after this. I will say, if you love gold, this is like gold heaven. They had so many gold pieces. They had a big, beautiful gold clock that you guys will see here in a minute. They had gold furniture, gold end tables, gold mirrors, like gold rimmed mirrors. And the prices were not awful. This right here surprised me. I thought that was going to be twice as expensive as it actually was. So the prices kind of made me feel like a Ross sort of price. And then they had a lot of things that were marked down too, or it looked like they were marked down. So if you like gold, then maybe try a Burlington, and maybe that's your thing, because it was a lot. There was more gold than anything in here, I felt like. I'm trying not to go overboard with the gold, so I skipped out on a lot of this, and I just don't really have anything left in my budget for the dining room. Everything's been bought or ordered already, so I don't just have any big amount of budget left for the dining room. So I didn't pick up anything gold or anything like that, but they did have gorgeous pieces that I was like, wow, that would look really pretty if I still had a budget for that. And then they also had little center-like areas where they set stuff up. I thought that was so cute to kind of give you a visual of what the item would look like together. I really liked that. I liked how they had the end caps on here. It kind of scratched an itch in my brain that what I didn't even realize was there sort of thing. And they only had a small outdoor area, but they had really pretty planters. They had a lot of diverse planters, all different sizes, all different colors. And if I was doing a porch makeover right now, I would be set. They had the stand-up planters. They had the big stone planters. They had plant hangers with faux plants in them, like this one, and I thought those were so cute. This place was like planter heaven. Well, come to find out, it was us we were praying for. We were the problem. We were the antifreeze smell. Oh my gosh. Jesus. Help me, Lord. Plot twist, the smell was us. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. When I tell y'all we got home on a prayer, we got home, girls, am I lying?
Nope.
If I'm lying, I'm crying and I ain't shed a tear. We got home on a prayer. We're the epitome of living on a prayer. I almost freaked out. We were an hour away from home. I almost freaked out. But we were listening to, I was showing you guys, we were listening to music on the way down. A Corey Asbury song, which I absolutely love him, came on. It's called Sparrows, and it says, he takes good care of me. He's going to take good care of me. He's going to take good care of me. It is definitely a radiator hose. We went through 5 jugs of coolant on the way here because I cannot Uber 7 people or 6 people home, and I would have to have like a vehicle with like 7 seats because the driver would need a seat. I can't do that. I was in an area where the people who are in my family who could come get us, they're not very familiar with, so I had to rely on Jesus. Jesus and antifreeze, and so we went through like 5 things. We got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 5 things of antifreeze, and we got home on a prayer. That being said, it's definitely a hose. I hope it's not a cracked head. We didn't run it when it was hot. As soon as like it would start to go up, we would watch temperature. As soon as it would start to go up even a little bit, we'd have to stop, wait 20 minutes, and put the coolant in. So it took us literally like 3.5 to 4 hours to get home. A regular hour-long trip took us 3.5 to 4 hours. But it's okay. And I have to thank Jesus publicly, and I have to thank you guys, because for the first time in my life, I am not a crying, freaking out mess, because I can pay to have it fixed. And I want to break the fourth wall right now and say thank you for that, because that, I'm going to do a video, I've already planned to do it, on like, not even just like, you guys know what you've done for me, right? I was able to get into this house because of you guys. I'm able to do all these renovations because you guys, but last year you guys allowed me to do sponsors. And so the renovations pay for themselves, and it helps so much. And I plan to do a video updating you guys on what we've been able to do with that extra income that you guys have allowed me to make. I asked you guys for permission because I felt I owed that to you. I felt like I owed you that. And that's why I gave you the decision to make. As a whole, as a community, I gave you that decision to make, and whether to allow me to do sponsors or not, and you guys did. And if you thought that you had changed my life before, you have no idea. I am not worried about whether I'm going to be able to pay for it or not. For the first time in my life, a car has broken down, and I am not calling Nanny in a panic saying, Nanny, what am I going to do? So thank you for that. Feeling that security, coming from, you know, our history and being dirt poor, not having anything, and anything that we did have was, every car that we owned was broke down all the time. We literally bought a car with tax money, like when we were married for like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, we bought a car with tax money, pulled it off the lot, and it overheated and broke down and crashed, and we had to have it crushed for 1/10 of what we paid for it the next day. It might seem like a little thing to somebody who has lived in my tax bracket now their whole life. But I haven't lived in this tax bracket my whole life, so it's not a little thing to me. I notice everything. And it was hard. Those years were hard, but I'm so glad we went through them, because I want to notice everything. I don't ever, God forbid, there ever be a time where I am nonchalant about being able to afford or do something that I was not able to afford or do before. So like I said, I want to publicly thank Jesus for that. And publicly thank you guys for that, because that is on you guys. If you go thinking that you ain't ever changed nobody's life before, just know that you've changed mine. A girl here in Tennessee, living in and loving her double wide trailer, you've changed my entire life. And it's so evident all of the time. While we were sitting in the parking lot waiting for the engine to cool down so we could add more coolant, I was walking around and trying to keep the kids busy because we had all the kids with us. And we went into a store I haven't been to in ages. I was telling the kids a story about how when I was like 22, fresh mom, like I had Colton and Cammy. I had Colton and Cammy when I was 20. I was 20. I had Colton and Cammy, and I would work doubles to make sure that they had winter coats. And I was telling them this is the place I went to get their winter coats. I would go down to Knoxville and I would get their little winter coats. And one year I got them New Balance ones, and I thought those were the coolest coats ever. I actually have them in a memory bin because they're special and they hold that memory. But we went to Burlington and looked around because we couldn't make it to Ross like I was wanting to. I told you guys I had a few things that I wanted to look for. There was no making it over to Ross. I just literally was in the middle of a parking lot that we had to stop at in order to put coolant in. So I was like, what are we going to do for 30 minutes while the motor cools down? Still though, I told you guys the girlies needed some socks. So I got matching socks. These are Stitch socks. And Burlington, I didn't realize that was a toilet lid. I didn't realize how much Burlington was similar to Ross. It's literally a smaller version of Ross. I loved it. I don't have one near me that I would go to as often as I do Ross, and I would never cheat on my girl Ross. That's my A1 lady right there. That's the missus. But I did find very similar deals to what I have found at Ross before, and I found similar items. You guys saw I have a vase that was literally there that I bought at Ross, but it was at Burlington. So they must be like in the same family or get the same merchandise or something. I don't know how that works, but they had a lot of the same things. Just not as big of a selection as Ross usually does. So we got the girlies some socks, which was on my list. And then I told you guys I also need to get some mustache trimmers. These are what I use on the sideburns, the eyebrows, and the mustache. And they work really good. And I got these for $4.99, which is about what I would pay for them at Ross. I always get mine at Ross. But I go through them fairly quickly because your girl has some coarse hair. And I dull them blades so fast. Another thing that I was on the lookout for today was these picks. I did not expect to leave with picks like this. I had picks in mine that were small florals and like big, long stalks like what I showed you. Let me see if I can put a picture here. Like this right here. I showed it to you in the last video. That's what I was expecting to leave with, but instead I left with these. These are gorgeous though. I love these. Love, love, love them. And I got them for $8.99. I usually can't find stuff like this at Ross. It's usually picked over by the time I get there. So that was a pleasant find. I could not find a tablecloth. I think I'm just going to use a tablecloth that I showed you guys in the last video at the end when I was just playing around with it. I think I'm going to use it and try to make it work. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I would like to at least try to get it to work. So I didn't find that, but I did leave with 3 things I did not go in there for. It was dangerous for your girl to be in there for 30 minutes just wandering around, roaming to and fro, seeking what I may devour. It was not the best idea, but I did get me a pretty smell good candle out of it. This candle smells so good. It was $12.99, but it is huge. Look how big, it's the size of my head. Look at that. It smells like berries. Yeah, it's a berry blossom, pike and rose. I thought it was so pretty. I just like I probably won't leave that on it, but like on the table with the floor, I thought that was so pretty. So I got that one. You know I love my candles now. You know I love my candles. I got this candle, and this one was only $8.99, but it is a warm amber, and I love my warm scents. It has a wooden top too, which I think is so pretty. I love those. I love it when they have those and they like have their name on it. But this one just smells cozy, and it's a 2-wick candle, but I loved the color of it, and I was like, that will look really good in the dining room on a day I just want to burn a candle on my pretty new table. So I did not expect to get those 2. Those were kind of walking around, waiting on my engine to cool down so I can add my antifreeze pickups. And then the girls walked by these, and it reminded them of the Touchland. Have y'all seen those $35 hand sanitizer sprays at the Belk? My girls are always wanting Touchland hand sanitizer because they see all the little girls on YouTube having these. And so I found the Every Mood ones. And guess what? Guess what? Not only do they spray, but they smell good too. So I can just... Did you see that wasn't Touchland? No. Can you see this isn't Touchland? If I'm... Oh girl, let me just get my hand sanitizer out. Could you see what that said? Could you see what that said? No, it don't matter. It's hand sanitizer. I say really, they smell really good. They all have different scents. This one is, what is this one? I don't know what this one is. It smells very good though. Pink. We already had gotten into this because we were sitting in the car about to eat snacks. Ooh. We got a red one. I don't know what that one smells like, but it looks like it's supposed to smell good. And we need hand sanitizer to clean our hands, so we got some of these. I like the packaging. That was cute. These were $12.99 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Much better than $25, $35 for one. This one smells really good. The one we used in the car smells really good, too. That one smells fantastic. Kind of smells like cherry. Cherry limeade, sort of. That one smells good. I'm going to be so sanitized, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. Oh, that one smells good too. I like this one the best. See your things? Can I at least keep one? I'll keep the sink in this one.
No, you keep the
That
red
way,
one.
no, that way that y'all don't lose those, okay? Because they were $12.99. They wasn't $35 for
Wait,
one, but they were $12.99 for 5.
Why I smell that? Ooh, that smells good. You keep that one. That smells like
This is the one I liked. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's what I picked up on our adventure. Y'all have to see these chairs that you guys picked out for me. You guys were on it. You always are. There's never been a time where y'all have been so unanimous. I understand it now. You were 100% right. Like you usually are. Like you usually are. Let's go see if we can make the center of this table pretty. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to try to do it. And then I have a grocery order coming. And then before it gets here, I really need to... Oh, you see that abyss? We just got biscuits chilling in the fridge. Be so for real right now. Who did that?
Colton.
Did you just put a pan of biscuits in the fridge? Maybe. I'm gonna fix up the table and try to, before the groceries get here, at least tidy this up a little bit so we're not just tossing stuff in there and then things getting lost and we forget that we have things and things don't get used and they expire. It's just a whole mess if you don't do a touch up on your fridge before you get new groceries. So,
Like, ooh.
really, them and the ooh-woos. Do y'all's kids do ooh-woo? What does that even mean?
Our chair's family member home. That's Daddy's seat.
I think they were
This
right.
is gonna be
You guys were right.
slow clap for our friends. Fast clap for our friends. Medium slap for our friends. Happy-go-lucky slap for our friends. And finally, a chicken dance for our friends.
Oh my god! You guys knew what you were talking about! Okay, let me cook. Is that what the kids say? Let me cook. Let us cook. I actually think, because somebody mentioned Marina, what if you have guests? I'm pretty positive I can fit 2 more of these on either side. Like 1 on each side. That would be an 8-seater. So Nanny could come, or my mom comes, or Dad comes, or Shane's mom, or somebody, whoever. They'll have a seat at the table. I mean, they'll have a seat anyway. I'll get up to make sure whoever is here has a seat. But I like the thought of having 8 chairs in case we have company.
This looks fancy.
It does. They said that. Somebody said it looked, what was the word they used? Elegant.
I was literally about to say elegant.
And I was like, I have never been described as elegant in my life. Yeah. Well, we're gonna need bigger road.
That'd be 9, 10. Yeah, I think you're right. 12, I think, would cover your length.
12?
We don't even have a plan. Don't know how to break it now. And I say, I know you're not to blame. It's a feeling I got when you're near. So if you feel the same, take a leap, make a step. My heart and my soul's for you. We're not the winners. We don't even know our cue. We don't even know our cue. Darling, we're cut in half. But let's be winners. All the losers and beggars, we can leave them all behind. This is where we come around.
I know I went looking for very different stems and picks, but I loved these when I saw them, and I thought somebody mentioned in the comments, they were like, Marina, those chairs that you picked out, they look really elegant, and that stuck with me. I was like, I've never thought about necessarily decorating in an elegant way, but with me being more so modern farmhouse / luxury, and playing with gold, I've really realized like that's kind of what I've been trying to go for without even really knowing the word, kind of. I want to tie it all together, and sometimes that's hard for me because I'm not a very visual person. So I'm going to try to use this tablecloth the way that I thought I was going to use it whenever I got it, which is a square tablecloth, but I'm going to put it in a diamond shape, and then I'm going to put just a simple centerpiece in the middle, not overcrowd it, not put it in a tray, just leave it very simple and let it speak for itself, because those picks are gorgeous. You guys chose right. These chairs really set off the table, and I thank you so much for giving me all your input. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. I'll see y'all later.